Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is the middle of September 2023. We're at the Indianapolis Zoo. Yeah, just checking things out. They've got this really cool Skyline ride, and we took it. And they've actually got it set up to where the orangutans can kind of walk around close to the little Skyline boxes. There were none near us when we did the ride, but they're up there, and there's not a trampoline or anything underneath them. If they fall, it would be ugly. But luckily, I don't think they ever do. Thank goodness. We were having lunch, and that fellow was walking around. Anyway, yeah, this is just a video of us on the Skyline ride. It was $4 a person to ride it, and they also had a bracelet that I think was $16 a person, and it gave you unlimited rides and some other perks, which if I went back on another day, I might consider that. There was a little bit of a line to get on this ride, though. We probably had to wait 45 minutes or so to get on one of these little cars and ride around the zoo. We didn't mind, though. It was very nice. Nice day at the zoo. This is a great zoo, by the way. I love Indianapolis, and this was our first time getting to go to the zoo. Oh yeah, they had that roller coaster ride over there, too, that looked pretty neat. Also had a train ride. We did the train ride. I love trains. And this one, again, it takes you up over the zoo. There's some people getting into a car right there. They are in front of us. We're about to get on after them. But yeah, you go pretty high up in the air, and the older I get, the less cool I am about going up into the air on rides like this, but I still do it. It's still, it's bragging rights. You gotta do it. And this video will be our complete ride around the zoo. I am gonna edit out. There's maybe 15-20 seconds that I've edited out, just where I change my camera angle to keep you from being sick. I know I can be kind of a jerky cameraman sometimes. But I wanted to give you the fairly complete experience. There was a very nice lady showing us to our car for our ride.
All right, you guys are all set. Just make sure you stay seated the whole time. Okay?
Sure, thank you. Yeah, and here we go. It's slow. I think this complete ride is about 8 minutes. It's nice and slow, but you do work your way up kind of quick, and then you realize how far up you are and how big of a drop it would be if anything bad happened. Luckily, nothing bad has ever happened on this ride. I did read on Wikipedia, though. It looks like people have been stranded up here a couple of times. So yeah, think about that if you go do this ride. I'm sure that's a very rare case. And of course, as you go up, you get a good look at what is going on around the zoo. I was hoping again that we would see some critters up near us, but we did not. You got a decent view of the ballpark over there. One of my favorite minor league ballparks, the AAA Indianapolis Indians play there. And looking down on the zoo some more. You got some good skyline views of Indianapolis. Of course, the football stadium and the JW Marriott building. There's some other cool buildings over there you can see here shortly. Indianapolis is one of my favorite towns. It's a big urban city for sure, but I've always had a good time here. It's always been manageable. I've always had pretty easy time driving around. There can be traffic, but compared to other cities, I find Indianapolis very, very easy to deal with, and to me it's easy to get around, and yeah, just one of my favorite cities on the planet. We often go up. We usually try to go up and do some Christmas shopping before Christmas, and that has been a family tradition for, I guess you could say, decades at this point. We always go to Keystone at the Crossing It's one of our favorite areas. Downtown, we like downtown a lot. They really do downtown up nicely at Christmas. Yeah, there's there's where the Colts play. But yeah, Indianapolis is a great town at Christmas. They decorate their Soldiers and Sailors Monument right in the heart of downtown. They decorate it up kind of like a Christmas tree, and they have a lighting ceremony. And we've been around for that a couple of times. They also have a cute little cherub that they put on a clock downtown. I think they put it up maybe the day before Thanksgiving. But I try to make a point to go downtown and just give that little cherub a salute each year if I'm able to. And we had a great day at the zoo on this particular day. I'm going to put up another video of just us looking at the animals. And I'm going to put another video up of our train ride. We did a little train ride around the zoo that was cute, and we enjoyed it just as much as this. It was $10 to park. For 2 adults to go in, it was a little bit over $60. We did have kind of a light lunch. We each had a hot dog, nice Nathan's hot dog, and we had a pretzel with cheese. And we also had a beverage in a really cool souvenir cup. That was $12, but the cup was pretty cool. And that was about a little over $30 for all of that. Which isn't cheap, but I thought for a zoo, for a nice big zoo like this, I thought it was reasonable. And plus, you know, we spent the whole day here, and it was yeah, it's a great zoo. I mean, you're getting a whole lot for your money. You're paying a chunk of money, but I felt like we got a whole lot for what we spent. And I would totally go back again. And yeah, if any of my friends wanted to go up for a day and check out the Indianapolis Zoo, I would absolutely, I would love to do that. And of course, we're very high up, looking down at the zoo, looking down at people enjoying themselves at the zoo. I did buy at the gift shop. They had some cool shirts. I always get a patch, a pin if they have a pin, and a sticker, and they were about $8 each, which again, not cheap, but for a nice big zoo like this, I didn't think it was awful. And prices have gone up on everything lately. The food was very good. The pretzel and cheese were great. The hot dogs were great. We did enjoy the food we bought here. My personal favorite exhibits, I enjoyed their aquarium. I used to be a fish person, and always love penguins when we see penguins. And they had a pretty crazy reptile exhibit. They had some pretty cool snakes and stuff. If you're into that sort of thing, I was impressed. And again, I'll put all that up in my video of us just bouncing around the zoo. I do have other videos up on this YouTube channel. I believe I've got one up of the Cincinnati Zoo, maybe the Louisville Zoo. I know we just went to the zoo in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I do like zoos. I'm a big fan of zoos, and I like to get to them when I can. So this was definitely one that was fairly close that I had not been to. So I'm glad we could check it off the checklist and say we've been there. Yeah, and I felt like we covered it all in the day, but I would go back again. Like I said, if somebody wanted to go back, you wouldn't have to twist my arm very much to get me to go back here. And we are coming in for our landing. We're just about done with our ride. Again, it was pretty mellow. It wasn't too crazy, other than just knowing that you're really high up. It was a pretty, just nice, enjoyable ride. And it just went nice. It just went nice. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Anyway, I know they sell family packs and season passes and all that good stuff. Which I guess if you live in town, that might be a good value or something to think about. But we were happy just buying our ticket and going in and just hanging out for the day. Have you been to the Indianapolis Zoo? What do you think? Check out my other videos. Let me know what I might have missed. Yeah, we just had a good time. It was just nice being here. It's always good being in Indianapolis, and I was glad to finally say that we got to see the zoo. Oh yeah, and it's been a while, but they've got some great museums downtown too. I forgot about that wonderful art museum. I've been there in the past. Just several nice museums here, and just a great town. Thank you.
You guys.